Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck called the Dragon Hunter. We are showcasing Sivir, who I think is the last champion I have to showcase in a deck from the latest expansion, the very last one. Sivir to me, a very interesting champion, and I wanted to try to fit her into a deck that wasn't in kind of the typical reputation deck with LeBlanc or with other, just kind of things you've seen going around with Sivir. And so I landed on dragons. I'm a big fan of dragon decks. I really like Shyvana. I just feel like dragons themselves may be a little bit underrepresented, a little underpowered as well. So there is a reason for their underrepresentation. But I mean, we did get some support cards for them this last expansion too. So you'll see that today in this deck. But Sivir we're running with dragons, and there are a lot of heavy hitting dragons. A lot of interesting combos that you can set up with Sivir, some decent combat tricks in both Shurima and in Demacia that we can use to help level up Sivir and Shyvana. So let's talk about this a little bit. So early on in the game here, we have Ancient Preparations and Dragon Chow, Shapestone, Egghead Researcher, and Rockhopper, and that pretty much is our early game. So Ancient Preparations can be used later on to kind of help us get the cards that we need to win the game, but we like this early on, helps us draw the champions, helps us get Shyvana, who's a pretty important part of this deck. Dragon Chow is the recent addition to dragon decks. When you play a dragon, it strikes me and you draw one. Okay, so an innate problem with Shyvana is that she needs to level up. In order to level up, she needs to have seen dragon allies deal 12 plus damage. So the problem with this, and I say problem, is that there aren't a lot of early game dragons. And so Shyvana by herself, she's pretty much the earliest dragon that's coming out. And so it's kind of getting to late game before you can even level her up. Dragon Chow actually is an excellent card in leveling up Shyvana faster because we can get her out. We get 4 automatic damage for Shyvana level up, and we draw a card. So pretty cool. This, I think, it will become a staple in dragon decks in the future if it ever becomes a more reliable archetype. But it's being included in the deck for that reason. All right, Shapestone and Rockhopper are in the deck as well. So Shapestone, a combat trick for for our dragons, helps us keep our units alive. Sivir, it's really good with Sivir. She has quick attack, so we can, power through some opponents if they have ways to gain health. Super good. And yeah, it works well with Ancient Preparations and with Rockhopper, like I said. Rockhopper, same thing. We can use that with Shyvana. Attack weak units when they come out. And Sivir got quick attack, so she doesn't only need to hit weak units, but yeah, just, we have the ability to strike, and both of them kind of need to see damage dealt, so they work pretty well together. All right, so some more combat tricks here. Sharp Sight, Single Combat, Cataclysm, and Golden Aegis. Really, really, really important cards to the deck. So Sharp Sight is helping us keep our units alive. It helps us level up Shyvana faster. Single Combat, same thing. Helps us level up Shyvana. We can use this on weaker units and helps, just get extra damage for the Sivir level up. Cataclysm, I think, is one of the best cards in the expansion. I think that just because Jarvan is so underpowered, we don't get to see this card a lot, but this is a low-key super good card, especially with units with quick attack. So pairing this with Sivir is excellent. I mean, you can challenge a unit, you basically get a free hit. It's basically a single combat minus you taking damage. So it's a 3-cost single combat when you're using it with a unit that has quick attack. It is so good. And it's really hard to interrupt Sivir as well, just because she has spell shield. So super good card with Sivir. I really like Cataclysm with both Sivir and with LeBlanc. You saw that earlier video, hopefully. All right, and then another note with Cataclysm is that once Shyvana levels up, she's going to be creating strafing strikes every time you attack. So just some more combat tricks that you get into your hand. It heals her, damages other units. Just this really can turn into a control-y deck with all these combat tricks. And if you have the proper cards to heal your units and make sure they don't die, dragons have fury, so they're healing themselves basically. It can turn into a real control deck. So later on, we have Concerted Strike, Screeching Dragon, Siphoning Strike, and one-off of Dragon Guard. So Siphoning Strike from Shurima, another excellent strike card. We can use this to level up Shyvana as well. If we kill units, we just buff up our dragons even more. Well, Shyvana and Sivir. And yeah, just kind of overpower the enemy. There are definitely drawbacks to this deck, as I've mentioned. There's not a lot of card draw. The dragons as well, because they're in Demacia, there aren't a lot of keywords. And so even if we buff up our units, we don't have overwhelm or elusive. So like we just basically have to rely on our bulky units to take out others, and then eventually get to the point where our opponent can't play any cards in order to win the game. Which, you know, sets us up for things like ruination, removal in general, and I mean, if we don't have the ability to finish off the game with overwhelm, that's kind of a problem if our stats are huge. So definite drawback to the deck, but we can kind of, like I said earlier, turn this into more of a control deck, kill our opponents, make sure that they don't have a lot of units on the board, and then win. Once Sivir levels up, all of our units are going to be having her keywords, and so quick attack and spell shield, which is really cool. So we basically get free fury stacks with our dragons without taking any damage ourselves. Really good perk, and yeah, just pretty fun deck, I'll have to say. I really enjoyed playing it. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. All right, we're going against Commander Ledros. And he's even running Shadow Isles. I wonder if he's playing it. Let's get rid... Actually, I'm going to keep single combat. I like the combat trick. I don't really know what kind of deck this is going to be either, so we'll see. And we end up holding our Screeching Dragon again too. Double Shyvana. Okay, so an ephemeral deck. So let's go with the Rock Hopper here. This kind of deck, I think, counters the Roiling Sands, which sucks. And I'm just going to block this. I don't want to take the damage. That sucks a little bit. I don't have a turn 3 play. Double Shark Cherry, that's what I'm talking about. It's annoying. Can't do anything about it. Alright, so let's see if he's got like a third Shark Chariot. I mean, who's counting though, right? It's annoying. We're gonna block all of these. So he's got every single Shark Chariot. Sucks a lot. I'm gonna pass here. Not much we can do about that. That we actually can do something against, though. Do we want to? Is the question. There is the chance that he has like a Vile Feast, which would really suck. Alright, let's go ahead and put out Screeching Dragon. I can level up my Shyvana here. So... all we need to do is go like this. Buff it up. We've got Sharp Sight, which we're going to use. He can use Vengeance if he has it. So we level up the Shyvana, and now with the Cataclysms, which is pretty cool, we can use we get a free Strafing Strike. So that's pretty cool. And this guy is very low on cards. Ooh, I got a Rally too. That's cool. We're gonna go for this. We just want to clear out. This also buffs my unit. Oh, he's not going to attack? It's fine by me. I got rallies. Rallies for days. I'm not going to play this guy. We're going to go like this. And we want to keep single combat, as many single combats as we can. And I'm okay with just doing this. He draws quite a few. That sucks a little bit for us. He knows we've got Strafing Strike. So if he doesn't play anything, then we just go for Dragon Guard Lookout. And kind of force him. And then we've got like Cataclysm. We've got a lot of reactability here.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
One issue that we could have is... We're gonna go like this. I'm worried that he has Ruination.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Alright, I think I can play Dragon Guard Lookout now. We can pull the dragon. That's a little annoying.
I spotted something.
Ready the torches. Light the signal fire.
I don't like getting these ghosts in my deck either. We've leveled up Sivir, if we could find her.
Sure is dark.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Egghead Researcher.
Dragons are simply misunderstood.
As soon as he plays this ephemeral unit, we can use Shyvana. So we have to be okay with this. I have to attack before he can get the sharks out. I think we need to take this out. I need a full-on open attack here.
Not an escape.
Now we're just going to attack. Okay. Got the win there. Controlled him to the end. We didn't get to see Sivir. That kind of sucks. It's pretty much just a dragon game. We ended up getting Siphoning Strike there at the end, so we could have potentially used that, but yeah, I didn't see Sivir. Kind of sucks. Okay, we are going against a Sivir Sejuani deck. I wonder if this is just going to be kind of a very vulnerable, heavy style game deck. Whatever I'm trying to say. Lots of vulnerables. Vulnerable granting spells and abilities. Alright, this is a much better opening hand. And we can play out Dragon Chow here. Perfect blocker. I can't kill the Omen Hawk, but I can at least stop Sejuani from getting the level up. So let's go ahead with the Egghead Researchers. Screeching Dragon. Yeah, I was kind of worried about the Ruthless Raider, but we can play Shape Stone and kill it if we absolutely need to. Also got Sharp Sight. I would rather... It sucks a little bit. Do we just let it hit? I would rather use Shape Stone to keep my unit alive, but we'll go like this. 3 mana, he shouldn't be able to kill my unit. He could have Ruthless Predator, I guess. But we, I mean, we take damage, but our units don't die, so I'm okay with this. Alright, and we... Ooh, well... I think since I have Dragon Chow out, I'm just going to use the Shyvana here. So, got pretty good use out of Dragon Chow. He blocked 1 unit, protected our Nexus, and I think we just attack with our Shyvana. Ooh, nice. That is really good value. We may even go for a single combat here. I think this is too good to pass up. I'm just going to kill this. This will force him to use a spell as well if he's got it. Again, for 2 mana, he can't do anything. He doesn't have Flash Freeze. Yeah, so he just wants to get use out of his Starlit Seer, so he doesn't get the card draw. He gets the buff, but that's it.
Now I take to the sky.
And we get the level up, which is awesome. And we've got Sharp Sight for this next round as well, so really good. Sivir's 14 of 35. We're doing pretty much everything that we want to.
Without mercy.
That's a little problematic. We may have to sacrifice our Shyvana here. I want to be able to kill this thing. We might take 7 damage. Alright, so if I'm going to take the 7 damage, let's go ahead and play the Shrieking Dragon, Shrieking Spinner. I can use this to block into the Ruthless Raider. Well, do I care now? I don't think I care. We're still going to take it. Sucks. He's down to 3 cards. We've got card advantage and board advantage. Alright. Ooh, I got a rally. I have a rally. It's actually kind of a difficult decision here. We're just going to attack with our Screeching Dragon and then rally. So I want him to use his Sejuani or something.
This place reeks of rotten death. Smells like adventure and money, you mean?
Okay.
Fruits of the desert.
Tough. That's fine. And we will trade this all day.
Make it worth my while.
He gets nothing out of that lucky find. Alright. Perfect. Board state's good. Sivir's almost leveled up. Is his Sivir leveled up? No. Not quite. Let's go ahead with the Shrieking Dragon again. I've got Sharp Sight to protect it. So, actually, I think we block with this one. This looks like he's got a Fury. Something else. Yeah, I want to keep my dragon healthy. So that's fine. Let's put down Rockhopper here. And then we can put down Sivir this next round. So this is pretty good. Ooh, Golden Aegis is so good.
Heroes go hungry. I know where the trouble is.
Can't use both of them. But he did made a mistake
All
here.
that glitter. Business as usual.
I'll follow where I can.
Do we want this? How do we do this? Go like this. And like this. And then we've got Sharp Sight in case he's got anything too crazy. Perfect. And our opponent surrenders. So there we go. We even got the Sivir level up there. Had just the right cards to get the victory. We would have used Golden Aegis the next round. He had absolutely no cards left. And our dragons would have got buffed as well. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like this deck. I like dragons though. You guys probably know that by now. Okay, we are going against an Anivia Kindred deck. I haven't seen a lot of Anivia this expansion, unfortunately. I think there is some potential with her and Shurima though. Maybe I'll end up making a deck with Anivia Shurima. Alright, I wanted to find some earlier cards and we did not find it. In fact, we pull a second Screeching Dragon, so this is not looking good for us. This could be problematic. We're just kind of letting him draw cards. He wants to get the late game, that's what he wants. So, unfortunately, we didn't draw any of our early game cards. And we have a decent amount too. Ancient preparations, dragon chow, roiling sands, or whatever, rock hopper.
Embrace life.
Expect death.
Dookie dookie.
I am more than I seem.
We have sharp sight. He's wondering, should I attack? And the answer is probably not, because I have sharp sight. I've even got shaped stone now too. Perfect. Let's see if he's got his spear. No, missed call. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, really interesting actually. What do we do here now? So it's turn 5. If we play the Screeching Dragon, what else can we do? Man, I wish I had a challenger. I could use Cataclysm into the wording stones. I could use Siphoning Strike. The only thing I can't really do is open attack here. If I open attack and kill the Kindred, I haven't actually killed the Kindred yet because he used the 4/3 into a Shapestone. 4/5. I think I have to open attack here. Woo, man! Oh, dookie. This makes it a little bit harder. A little bit harder. Now I have to use Cataclysm or... Actually, Cataclysm or Concerted Strike. What are the chances he's got Frostbites? I think he would have used it, right? Why wouldn't he have used it? I think we have to go like this. Nice.
There are none like me.
Do they know, little lamb?
They will. Forever watchful.
Nice. Alright, he's got his Anivia out, so we have to kill all of his champions, it looks like, if we're going to win this game. Siphoning Strike is nice into Cataclysm. I can't use those this round, but...
They never stop.
Let's go for Rock
Sands
Hopper.
beneath me and winds behind me. What is that for you?
Wouldn't he have used Glimpse Beyond if he had had it this last round? Wouldn't he have used it? We're gonna go for it.
Time to reflect.
I think we open attack here. And I've got this Strafing Strike that I can use to kill this Agnivia. Man, I wish I had Overwhelm. One, two, three, four. This definitely is going to have the Rekindler in it.
Oh dear.
One candle for every soul.
So we're going to kill the Kindred and the Agnivia.
From the skies. Pale slumber.
Harrowing as well. I'm not going to be able to stop that. unfortunately. But we gotta kill all of these. He's gotta have the Harrowing. Vengeance, I mean, there's just so many things that counter us. We're buffing the Anivia, but it almost doesn't matter. I'm just trying to control his side of the board. Just because, you know, this guy's got to have a vengeance.
Here in your time of need.
Watch yourself, Severus.
Gosh. Like, how many times do I need to kill these guys? I've killed his champions literally, like, how many of them have I killed?
We rise anew.
What round are we on? 8? So I can wait, I think. Until next round? Well, I'm going to have to wait. This is for the round, right? Yeah, for the round. Alright, let's just attack, I guess. And then I can use Cataclysm, Concerted Strike, Dragon Chow into Screeching Dragon. Hopefully we can get something like a Golden Aegis. See if he's got Vengeance. We would love to trade Vengeance. I mean, he knows we've got Strafing Strike, so like even if he's got a Vengeance to kill this Screeching Dragon, we can just use this to end up killing this unit anyway. He should know this. Right? I think we want to buff up our Screeching Dragon. He has to know that we have that, though. Like, he was almost better using that on my Shyvana to kind of reset her stats, to be honest. Gosh. Yes. Okay, we're gonna use Cataclysm now. Strafing Strike and kill this Warding Stones. This is amazing as well. I haven't drawn the Sivir yet. That would be really amazing. Alright, he finally surrenders. Again, more of a dragon game, but pretty funny there. Just control, 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 Cataclysm, control, Cataclysm. I actually think Cataclysm is a super powerful card right now. Okay, we are going against a Vladimir Soraka deck. This could be interesting. We may not be able to power through these guys. My opening hand's actually okay. I think I want Ancient Preparations. Let's keep everything but the Dragon Chow. This has been happening a lot lately. Alright, I'm gonna play Ancient Preparations first. We'll go with the Sivir here. Sivir's nice. Alright, so a buffing deck. Maybe this is my Stargazer deck.
It's just blood,
Nope.
darling.
Let's go with the Rock Hopper.
May buys me a new sail.
It's not me. It's you.
I will run you over.
We'll trade the 2 costs. Fine. Awesome, and we may just open attack, and we are just going to open attack. We don't really have anything good here. And he showed me he didn't really want to trade his Star Shepherd last round, so there's a good chance he lets us hit.
We look after our own. Osu, help!
I think we gotta go like this. This this is a buff deck for the Star Shepherd, so I think us killing it is actually important. Now he did get his card draw, which sucks, but what can you do? Ooh, another rock hopper. I think I played that this round over.
I make shepherding look easy.
Can't kill it. We'll go for the rock
Sands
hopper
beneath me
still.
And winds behind me.
We can play slow next round by playing Dragon Chow first as well. Perfect. Nice, so we can play the Sivir now. So he has a hard time playing anything this round. If he's got Vlad, he can't play it.
Watch me.
Honestly, I think we just go like this.
My board.
Hop to it, Ely. Round up those stars.
Don't tell me what to do.
We're gonna kill this guy. Let's hope he doesn't have a way to heal. Okay, good. That was a little bit of a gamble there. He needed another guiding touch. But we will take that. We've got Siphoning Strike as well. Whoa, he actually went... I guess he couldn't have killed my unit, but still, it's surprising.
Stand back.
Alright, so now what we need to be a little bit worried about is if he has... Okay, so he can't use it now. So we're going to use Siphoning Strike on the Broadback Protector. The reason I'm doing this is because of Transfusion. So if I use it on the Vlad, this is a Vladimir deck, so he's probably got it, right? I'm going to let this hit. This is fine. Let's go ahead with Ancient Preparations and look for a Dragon. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cataclysm makes me think for a second, but I think we go for the Shyvana. We got the buff Shyvana. It's a little bit too good not to go for, and we'll go for Dragon Chow here. 25 of 35, which is great. We'll get some card draw here as well.
I am more than I seem.
Nice. Okay, so we don't really have anything we can react with now, though. If he passes, we probably won't attack.
Be grateful I even noticed.
I'm just a little bit worried of Astral, or what is it? Yeah, Astral Protection here. I don't like that. And Concerted Strike I can use now. Ooh, we get Cataclysm, that's really good. But yeah, Concerted Strike I think is just a little bit too good here.
Let's see what they're made of. Who would dance with me? Let it flow. Come, face
I'm gonna
me.
block like this. I want him to use something. I'm gonna go for it. That's fine. I'm okay with sacrificing this guy.
Kneel before me.
And now we can use Cataclysm.
I go where the trouble is. It's never too far.
Mother.
Let's pass here. I don't need to attack. I have most of the control here. That sucks a little bit. I think we definitely want to kill the Vlad, though. Yeah, Stargazer. I thought that's what this was going to be. I think we can pass. I don't really want to use my cards here. I could use Cataclysm, but that doesn't really help me.
It's a living.
I've got some pretty good control cards, though.
It's just blood, darling.
Let's play Dragon Chow. Need to find a dragon. We haven't drawn any of our egghead researchers. Honestly, I think we have to use this here. It's really hard for him to stop.
Time is money.
So it's kind of his win condition.
Business as usual.
Wait, no way. There's so many bugs with this card. Oh, I guess I was spell shield. Never mind, never mind. I had a spell shield.
Return.
That's kind of a waste of a hush, I think. There we go. That's awesome. That's exactly what we need.
Never keep my guests waiting.
Siphoning Strike is really good.
Let's see what they're made of.
So we're just gonna go like this. Ah, I should have ordered it the other way. I wanted to buff up my Screeching Dragon. Oh well. Nice. That's pretty good. Down to 2 cards, and we have lethal damage. We had lethal damage. A really slow game. Come on, give me a card. Give me an attacking card. Awesome. There we go.
Asking about dragons, I just may have an answer.
In Viola's Vox, and we can win here. We got it?
More like you?
We got it. Okay. I was a little slow there at the end. We were basically top decking, which sucks a little bit.
They got what they paid.
Definitely a downside of the deck, or we've got like, you know, 6 card draw cards, really. We've got the Dragon Chow, and we've got Egghead Researcher. That's about it, though. Maybe we could add in a little bit more card draw, because I did get a little slow there at the end.